Welcome to Kenzo Garden. If you're dreaming of transforming your front yard into a picture-perfect space, no matter how small, then you're in the right place. Rustic Garden Revival. How to design a Wabi-Sabi corner on a budget. There's something deeply calming about a garden that doesn't try too hard. A space where chipped clay pots, weathered wood, and wild greenery coexist in quiet harmony. That's the essence of Wabi-Sabi, a timeless Japanese philosophy rooted in simplicity, imperfection, and authenticity, inspired by traditional aesthetics from places like Kyoto. In today's video, we're transforming an overlooked corner into a rustic Wabi-Sabi sanctuary, without spending a fortune. Because true beauty doesn't come from perfection, it comes from soul. Wabi-Sabi is about appreciating what's natural, aged, and incomplete. Think cracked terracotta, uneven stones, faded textiles, and moss-covered surfaces. Unlike polished garden trends you might see in glossy magazines like Better Homes and Gardens, this style celebrates the passage of time. Instead of replacing old items, we repurpose them. Instead of hiding flaws, we highlight them. Your garden corner should feel organic, almost as if nature designed it herself. Before buying anything new, take a look around your home. Do you have unused wooden crates? An old bench? Leftover bricks? These are perfect foundations for a rustic corner. Sand lightly, but don't overpolish. Let the grain show. Let the cracks breathe. Wabi-Sabi embraces texture and story. Even a forgotten stool can become a charming plant stand with the right placement. Budget tip: visit local flea markets or thrift shops for weathered pieces instead of new decor. The more character, the better. Skip overly manicured shrubs. Instead, choose plants that grow freely and naturally. Ferns, moss, ornamental grasses, and trailing vines are ideal. If you want a Japanese-inspired touch, consider bonsai arrangements influenced by traditions seen across Japan. Allow plants to spill, bend, and grow unpredictably. Layer different heights for depth, but keep the color palette muted. Soft greens, dusty browns, and earthy tones create a soothing atmosphere. Stone, gravel, clay, linen, and aged metal bring authenticity to your space. Create a simple gravel base or add stepping stones in an irregular pattern. Place a single large rock as a grounding element. Asymmetry is key. You don't need expensive landscaping. Even fallen branches can become sculptural pieces. Nature is your best designer, and it's free. Lighting transforms everything. Choose warm, soft light sources like small lanterns or solar garden lights. Avoid harsh white bulbs. The goal is a gentle glow, similar to the calming ambience you might experience in a quiet tea house in Kyoto. At dusk, your rustic corner should feel intimate and reflective. A space to breathe. A space to pause. Wabi-Sabi is not about filling space. It's about editing. One chair. One small table. One ceramic bowl. Leave room for silence. Resist the urge to overcrowd the area. Empty space is part of the design. It invites stillness, something we rarely allow ourselves in our busy lives. Repurposed items, free. Second-hand decor, affordable. Natural materials, low cost or found. Plants, choose local varieties for better pricing. You don't need luxury brands or designer labels. In fact, Wabi-Sabi rejects excess. It reminds us that meaningful design is accessible to everyone. What started as an unused patch of space is now a serene rustic retreat. A place where imperfection feels poetic. A place where time is visible and beautiful. This garden corner isn't about trends. It's about intention. It's about slowing down and reconnecting with nature. Because sometimes, the most luxurious thing you can create is peace. If you enjoyed this rustic garden revival, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Would you create a Wabi-Sabi corner in your own garden? Let me know below. I'd love to hear your ideas. Until next time, embrace the imperfect, and let your space tell its story.